Developments of the last 2 days are very clear that we have formed a government as NCP party joining the Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis government. Sharad Pawar ji is our mentor, guru, and for me personally, a very revered person. Eknath Shinde had taken his 40 MLAs to Surat and Guwahati. It was sure that the government of MVA will collapse. There were 51 MLAs of the NCP who at that time clearly felt that we should be part of the government. Developments of the last 2 days are very clear that we have formed a government as NCP party joining the Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis government. And we are going and want to do it, in a nice manner and take everybody along in our party. Unfortunately, there seems to be, for some time at least, some different views, and we hope that, everybody sees, the larger picture and accepts this decision. Otherwise, if you look at the majority of the rank and file of the party or the elected representatives of the party, overwhelmingly they are supporting this decision.
Today one more thing came forward when NCP confirmed that Pawar Sahib says that people with Ajit Pawar and you should not use his name or his picture on your posters or any kind of material. So how do you see that?
Well, Sharad Pawar ji is our mentor, guru, and for me personally, a very revered person. So I don't want to go beyond saying that we will have and will and always in future respect and regard him and his position, and he's a father figure to all of us. And we are, when we use a picture of Sharad Pawar ji, it is not out of disrespect. It is in fact showing our reverence towards him.
Sir, it's not very first time that NCP has come towards BJP or its allies parties. In 2014 also, for the sake of stability, we have offered support. In 2019 also some kind of initiation was done by Mr. Ajit Pawar ji, and this time now. So when was the first time after 2019 when you or any other kind of MLA of NCP thought that you should come with BJP or can come with BJP?
No, you see, in 2022, when the Eknath Shinde government, before it, the government of MVA was coming down, and Eknath Shinde had taken his 40 MLAs to Surat and Guwahati. It was sure that the government of MVA will collapse. And as a consequence, there were 51 MLAs of the NCP who at that time clearly, felt that we should be part of the government. And there is no ideological divide. Since if we have gone with the Shiv Sena, we can definitely go with the BJP. Number two, the BJP is a large party with 115 MLAs in Maharashtra, which gives stability to a government here. And also the fact that you see nationally also, Prime Minister Modi has a great popularity amongst the masses, has a great reputation globally, and there's a lot of good work, and stability is the most essential part. After all, you see, on their own they come with a majority. There has to be some reason for coming with a majority with that kind of numbers. The people must be appreciating his work, and they do, and that's why it is important that there is that we should also align with ourselves with a progressive and a nationalist force.
You see, most of the MLAs were already in favor of coming with BJP, but Pawar Sahib was not very keen, and he's still not. So what is the reason Pawar Sahib is not coming towards this?
Well, I have no answer for that, except to say that a majority of the people of the party and the elected representatives feel that we should go with the BJP, and that is why this decision has been taken.
It is also a larger picture of countrywide united opposition, which Pawar Sahib was a very considerable tall figure. So do you think that there was something which was not everyone agreeing upon in NCP itself, that we should not go with the Congress, or Rahul Gandhi should not be the leader of the united opposition? Any kind of dissatisfaction over all those meetings?
No, you see, the MBA experiment, though we formed a government and then the government collapsed, fortunately we had a 2-year COVID period. So a lot of things were not very, relevant. But subsequently, if you see, the entire focus uh, after the government fell was trying to, project ourselves as a united force. But that was not going to happen. It's not that easy. Because even after so many MLAs of Uddhav Thackeray have left, the Shiv Sena still feels, and each one has a right to say what they feel, that they are still the leaders of the coalition. Then the Congress will, even if they have less MLAs, demand a higher number of seats. All this is going to happen. We could see the writing on the wall that the MBA, experiment may only sound good on paper, because our agreement came because of a post-poll alliance. But if we went for a pre-poll alliance, it would not be a very workable solution. And the other part is that, you see, here the BJP, as I said earlier, is a stable party. After all, there is leadership. And that is very important.
Sir, how do you see the number of expulsions or the suspensions from the party which Jayant Patelji and his team is doing, that people are being expelled from the party, being removed from their posts?
Let me not get too technical at this stage. But if it comes to a situation like that, everything will be crystal clear. See, such issues are not generally decided just by notices, giving a notice here or notice there. These are all ultimately, these expulsions go into the domain of the Election Commission of India. They go into the domain of the Speaker of the Assembly. So these are not so simple, situations. Just by giving a notice and you think you found a solution, it's not going to happen like that.
Tomorrow there are two simultaneous or almost simultaneous meetings of NCP. One is called by Sharad Pawar himself and other by you and Ajit Pawar, etc. So people are confused which meeting is going to be more MLAs and with more MPs, and people are seeing it as a show of strength.
Well, let me assure you that we are not trying to compete in strength. We have this strength. We have the numbers. An overwhelming majority of MLAs and overwhelming majority of the party rank and file is with our decision. Because we still maintain that we are the NCP and we have taken a decision as the NCP.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.